Sorry about that. Let's make sure. Let's see. I think we are live. Alright, cool. Just making sure everything is all connected and well. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. So this is actually the third stream I've done trying to hatch eggs for Toedscool. Yo, what's up, Before Dawn? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to Before Dawn. Another streamer here on Twitch. Great to see you. Hey, Mathlete. Yo, Mathlete. You and me sipping mojitos on the eastern coast of a pretty place. Great song. 100%. Let's grab these eggs. So yeah, I've actually 256 egg hatches already into this. And yeah, on my last stream, I was actually streaming on Twitch. And yeah, it was pretty insane. My game crashed. Hey, Librarian vibes. Yes, Mathlete, literally on my last stream, I hatched like 2 hours worth of eggs. My game crashed and I lost all of that progress. It was brutal. But today we're gonna actually try again. Not let it demoralize us too much here. Because that was legitimately brutal. So let's look at our eggs. Let me grab one of these. We do have a bunch of eggs to hatch. I really hope we get the shiny today on stream. Yeah, I know they weren't shiny, but the thing is, you can't release the eggs. So you have to hatch them regardless. So it was just, yeah, it was a pretty bad scenario. And the thing about it too, I used the debug feature because I thought, oh, maybe this will save some of my progress. But the thing about the debug feature to bring up your backup save file that the game automatically creates even though you don't have autosave on, it only saves and creates a backup save whenever you heal at a Pokemon Center. So if you use the debug feature at the title screen to bring back your save file, it'll go back to the last time you healed at a Pokemon Center. And I did that, and the last time I healed at Pokemon Center was actually a couple days ago. So it actually deleted a shiny Sableye I caught, and on top of that, a bunch of items I grinded for in raids. A bunch of Terra shards and just random stuff and money I earned. It was pretty brutal. I immediately had to end my stream. Jared, I'm 256 eggs in right now, and we are about to hatch 5 more. I'm actually more than 256, but I'm not gonna count for some of the ones I've hatched off stream. Okay, so 257. This is my longest hatch so far in the game. I'm really hoping we just get lucky today. We are doing Masuda method, so we do have 1 in 512 odds. And hopefully, yeah, we can pull that off. I don't know, the starters are actually good, in my opinion. And, like, they're actually very viable for VGC. Especially for this first series. Like, they're all really good, to be honest. They all have, like, their niche play. Let's see. Yeah, this is not that bad right now. I mean, I've had worse. I've had some pretty lucky hatches this, yeah, I do have the Shiny Charm. So yeah, it's 512 Masuda method with Shiny Charm. I think if you don't have Shiny Charm, it's like 1 in 600 something. With Masuda method. Which is still not bad. But the main reason why we're breeding for this is because we want to make sure we get 0 attack IVs. Because we do want 0 attack on a competitive either Toedscool or Toedscroll, depending on what we want to use it as on a VGC team. Because they both, like, Evolite Toedscool is a thing. Or I could just run Toedscroll. Alright, let's get it. Exactly. To reduce foul play damage and, if I'm confused, the damage I hit myself with. But yeah, mainly foul play, since it's so common, especially with like Murkrow being a thing. And I guess Mungus also runs it. Like, it depends. Like, there's a lot of different sets you can run on Mungus. But that's what's so great about these games is... Okay, so that's 261. Let's switch out these. I'm just gonna transfer them, so I don't have to go through... I mean, maybe I will... start putting them in the boxes and transfer them later, if that seems faster. But this is actually... Yeah, this is not that bad, to be honest. No good, no good, no good. That's hilarious. Funny. Anyways, let's keep hatching. Yeah, I wish there was a mass release. This game is a lot of fun, even though there's a lot of glitches in it. Real quick, before I continue on, I'll show you, my shiny, I did go back and catch another Sableye. The thing is, there's an area you can actually just like guarantee to get a Sableye shiny, so I wasn't really too upset I lost the one shiny that I had. It was just annoying. Yo, I have a bunch of eggs. Holy crap, they're like all over the place. But yo, my friend who plays Scarlet, we've been playing it, so whenever we get dupes of the Paradox Pokemon or whatever, we're gonna flip them. And I had like another Iron Treads I caught, specifically so I could trade for this, so pretty hyped about that. He already has a Flutter Mane for me, but I have to go back and catch another Iron Jugulus. But yeah, these are all shinies I've caught so far in the game. Like, anything in this box is a shiny. I'm really sad because I actually caught this shiny Shroomish, and I didn't realize that only Shroomish learns Spore, not Breloom. So I evolved it before it learned Spore. And I literally had this as a shiny Shroomish. And I already invested in it competitively, like EVs and everything. Like, I'm so sad. The thing is, whenever they add Pokemon Home, I can actually bring this over to Brilliant Diamond and use a heart scale and teach it Spore. I think I read that online, that in that game you can actually use heart scale to teach it Spore, and for whatever reason. So if that's true, then we still have hope. But yeah, you can't learn Spore as a Breloom at all. Pretty sad. Like, I literally used a ability patch on it and everything. Brutal. But yeah, thanks for coming out to the stream today. If you're watching on YouTube, definitely consider giving it a like. It does help my content reach a wider audience, and definitely consider subscribing and hitting the bell so you get notifications when I go live or when I post content. But yeah, thanks for coming out. We are trying to get this shiny Zero Attack Toedscool. And the idea is I was going to run it as a Toedscool. But if I'm honest, I've actually changed my team that I was going to run this on since. So there's also possibilities of building an Evolite Toedscool team, which actually isn't a bad idea. Kind of spicy, but to be honest, I'm pretty sure, even though it has lower HP, its bulk is so much higher because of the Evolite that it's probably not a bad option, and pretty much does the same stuff. Except it can tank a hit better. That's what I assume, at least, like, just looking at it. I haven't actually tried it myself, but I have seen some people, I know that even Wolfgalik put out a team recently with, had Toedscool on it. So I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. The world champ is advertising it, so maybe it is like a hidden gem. Honestly, there's a lot of Pokemon that I think are super underexplored right now in VGC. I was gonna do a battle stream today, but I think for me, if I do battle streams up until the tournament in January, I'm probably just gonna do rental teams because I really don't want to reveal much what I am planning on doing in the tournament, because I think I'm actually like getting to a refined idea. It's a little spicy, but it's also like I'm trying to find something that's very consistent, but it makes sense with like what people are running. You know, a little bit of like meta, obviously, but like there's definitely a few Pokemon that are like, because there's so many common cores going on, and with the way terastallizing is, I don't know, like I don't want to talk about it much. Like I seriously don't even want to reveal the Pokemon I'm thinking about. But I'm excited. I'm very excited about it. But yeah. So this is just for spice. I do want to build a Pikachu team. I'm going to be leaving, actually, to go on the East Coast and visit my family for about a week, starting on Thursday. And yeah, so I'll be gone for about a week. So I probably won't be like streaming or posting much. I might like stream on my phone, play like some Pokemon Go or something. No, not to Dene. Of course not. It's like the worst. They actually like nerfed that Pokemon, I feel like, in this generation. But yeah. It's something that's actually really good. It's like a sleeper pick. But it's like a situational type pick. Like it just makes sense with like how people are building their teams right now. Like a lot of times like a Pokemon like this can beat 5 out of 6 other Pokemon. If people are running like, if I'm looking at like some of the top teams that are winning tournaments and such. Okay, so that's 266, no shiny. Like I'm gonna dive in and focus more on my VGC content after this first tournament. I was thinking about it, like, as much as I wanted just to, like, focus on that channel, I also don't have a lot of time to just make content like that and also build my team and test stuff and make sure, like, it's good. And I think playing the rental teams of some of the top teams right now actually is very advantageous for me as a battler. So I can understand, like, what they're weak to. But yeah. Definitely very excited about that tournament. I really do want to try my best. To be honest, like even just like some of these EV evolutions are pretty insane. Just like on a side note, I didn't have any plans to run like any of them, but on my Pikachu team, for example, like it's based off of a very classic combo called Bolt Beam, where it's ice and electric coverage. That's generally super powerful. And on this rain team, I wanted to build to at least like get some spicy battles in or whatever. That's like the idea. It's a Terra, I almost said hidden power ice, because that's what it's pretty much trying to emulate. It's Terra Ice Pikachu. Fake out, Volt Tackle, Terra Blast, which will be a physically offensive ice move, and then I think Protect. It's actually kind of good, believe it or not. Like, obviously Fake Out's like pretty good utility, but if you can get it like behind like a Tailwind or like in a speed control scenario where it can like, I've like actually swept with it on Showdown. It can one-shot Garchomp. Like pretty much all the dragons it can like one-shot. But yeah, like Jolteon is kind of an interesting contender for this concept as well. Even Glaceon. Like Terra Electric Glaceon could be interesting in this format. I think like generally the EV evolutions are pretty good. Like Sylveon's definitely like an S tier pick. Like if your team can't deal with Sylveon, which could be either hidden power, fairy, fire, or water typically, you probably should rethink your team a little bit, because that Pokemon's gonna be everywhere. Like, it's pretty good. Definitely S tier. I'm not like necessarily a big fan of it myself, but I do think it's an S tier Pokemon. Alright, we're hatching some eggs here. I'm hoping to get a shiny. That's all I could really hope for. Alright. Let's see what we get here. Thanks again for tuning into the stream. Alright, any shiny luck? Yo, Ada, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Alright. I'm trying my luck again. You were there when, you know, tragedy befell me. Very tragic time. Well, I think I forgot to hit the counter. I should have 2 eggs left, right? Oh, only 1. So yeah, I missed 2. I don't know why I always get so distracted on adding a counter. At least we know it's like every 5 or whatever. It's pretty easy after that. Alright, this is our 271st hatch. Hopefully we can get lucky. Oh. We do have a bunch of eggs, so I'm going to try to hatch every single egg. I mean, there's a really good chance we'll still be under odds, but I'm really just hoping we have that luck today. Alright, let's get rid of these. They're just going to take up space. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about... Yeah, Ben, thank you. You know, if we hatched it today, it'll all be worth it. Okay, let's get these... oops. Let's get these eggs in here. Yeah, I have so many that are just spread out through boxes because I don't have enough space. I need to really do a purge. I can't wait till they have home integration. That way I can just send a bunch of these that are things I want to keep, but I don't really know what I want to do with them at the moment into home. But yeah, we're just gonna keep on running around. The desert actually is a pretty good place to hatch eggs because you can just snag a bunch of stardust and items. I might do that. I like the cities because there's no interruptions, like there's no distractions. But I like the idea of like potentially finding a shiny also in the wild. Because we do have the shiny charm. I mean, we could find just something full odds. Oops. Didn't mean to run into that. Didn't even see that Tatsugiri. I actually don't like this area where all the Tatsugiri are. Like, it's nice because you can get a shiny Tatsugiri and Dratini and such, but going in this water is just like a nightmare. I remember when I first played through the game, I kept getting trapped in encounter after encounter because I'd get an encounter, I'd run, and then I'd be instantly started into another encounter because they just like run up to you and wait. So it was like minutes of just like being stuck. You know, I'm gonna fly to the desert because I do think it's a good idea to grind some items also. They do just constantly respawn. Yeah, so far I've had pretty good luck with my egg hatches. I hatched my giraffe rig on my 85th egg, and my Palafin actually was on my... Well, Finzian was on the very first egg. It was insane. I think I'm kind of paying for that luck with this egg hatch. But that's not how this game works. It's just all numbers. I like to think because I have a bunch of eggs that are being bred throughout different time periods that maybe my RNG might be lucky. Okay, no luck on this egg hatch. But yeah, thanks for coming out to the stream. Hope everyone's having a great week. Maybe I will try to do a Pokemon Go stream on this channel. Like a mobile one. That could be interesting. I wonder if I can do it. Alright. It'd be cool to kind of do one while I was like out on the East Coast. Kind of like a mixture of a vlog and Pokemon Go grind. We'll see. I don't want to promise anything, but it could be a cool idea. Alright. I think this is the 74th. No luck. Alright, let's keep hatching. '75th. Yeah, I really just hope we get it today. I'd be so happy. I almost feel like I will make it into a Toedscool shiny. It might be worth it. I honestly have been wanting to build... Like, there's a team that I wanted to actually try out. I saw it was, they use a Tropius with Tailwind. And it's actually really good. I was, like, blown away. I'm trying to remember what else is on it. It's, like, Pyroar... Masquerain... It's just insane, actually, like, what they were running. But it's legitimately good. Yeah, I actually... That's what I'm trying to say, is when I stream and I want to do some battles, I'll probably just do some rental codes of top teams and some really interesting tech all around. Okay, let's get these eggs. Yeah, I have so many just dispersed. Uh-oh. That's fine. That just means we have a lot of eggs. Which is good. That means that we have more to hatch through and hopefully get the shiny. Alright, let's keep on going. Wait, do I have an egg power going still? I do not. Let me get the egg power going. Real quick, I'm gonna grab some more water. I'll be right back in 1 second. Alright, sorry that the Talonflame is going nuts here. Yeah, it's a good idea to just have the water, like, right there. It's a great idea, actually. Like, have a little mini fridge. It's a great idea. Alright, we're gonna make a great peanut butter sandwich to get our egg hatching time up. We don't need that. Let's finish it off. Thanks again for coming out. I hope everyone's having a great week so far. The holiday's coming up. I'm actually heading back to the East Coast for Christmas this year. I'll actually be spending Christmas in Ohio. My sister lives there now. But I'll be visiting... Yo, what's up, Nate? Hey, yo. Welcome. Great to see you, bro. We're trying our luck today to try to get this shiny Toedscool. Alright, let's go. Let's get back on our... Right on. Let's go. I think I might try to do at least like one like Pokemon Go stream or something while I'm out there. We'll see. My mom's actually really into Pokemon Go. It's amazing. I'm sure she'd like want to grind a little bit. Maybe I can convince my sister and her boyfriend to play. Maybe we can do some raids or walk around and grind for a little bit. Maybe it'd be snowy out there, I don't know. I actually didn't... Yeah, the Sasshole, yeah, her. I actually didn't even play. I did catch... Well, I opened my game up briefly because I went to pick up my girlfriend at the airport yesterday. I caught a shiny Dino, but I actually didn't play it all this weekend. I don't know where my gacha is. I like misplaced my gacha somewhere. If I had that, I probably would have just turned it on, but... Yeah, I actually didn't really play. How about you guys? Did you guys have a good haul? Did you play a bit? Do a watch party? That's amazing. Now that is the true power of 2 screens. This is second monitor content for sure. Right now. Until I get that shiny, yo, I'm gonna be pretty chill. Definitely. Yo, Peruvian Phantom, great to see you. I'm doing well. We're trying again to get this grind on for the Shiny Toedscool. I have a lot of eggs, so hopefully we can get it today. You caught a Ziggs, and very quickly got bored. Jen is like, this is boring, I have all these shinies. That makes sense, yeah, like, it's like, you get another shiny, then you're just kind of like, wait, I don't need these. But if you need resources and such, it makes sense. XL candies, maybe you have to evolve something that you caught after the window for getting the legacy move. But yeah, I wasn't really in need of doing anything. And I've just been so focused on this game currently. And work. And other stuff. But it's kind of hard to... Like, I feel like I'm more invested in this because I actually am going to compete in VGC in January. And it's going to be very... I don't know if I want to try my best, but it's going to be difficult. Like, there's going to be a lot of really good players there. And a big part of it is, like, you kind of have to grind a little bit early game. So I've been putting way more hours into this game. Like, what I'm doing right now is, like, kind of unnecessary to get a shiny competitively. But that's just how I am, you know? It's like, this is part of the whole process. It's very ritualistic. Like, it will be fine that it takes, like, 10 hours to get this or whatever. Even if it sits in my box. And we don't end up using it at all, but... Yeah. Alright, there we go. Let's keep it like this for now. Yeah, Scarlet Violet's been really great. You got 2 blue Sandshrews and didn't really do much more, just completed special time. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, just did those. The thing I really found about this community day was that there's a field research on the Mons which can make it possible to get a Shundo. Wait, really? I didn't even know about this. Like, that's how much I haven't been paying attention. That's pretty insane. That's cool. That's good to know that they did stuff like that. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of like... I don't know. That could be interesting to do. No. Yeah, honestly... EV training in this game is... Yeah, it's very expensive unless you just do the power bracer or like get the bracers and go out and grind in the wild. Which actually is a pretty efficient way from what I've seen. That's a big part of it for sure, is trying to get the money you need for resources. Yeah, I understand, Ada. It is pretty late for you over there on the East Coast. Alright. Yeah, I love this area just because we can get a bunch of items. Star pieces, Stardust. That's pretty awesome to know. So you can pretty much just like let's go it, right? You can gain EVs by doing the let's go feature if I'm not mistaken. So you can just kind of like get the encounter thing up, right? Wait, you do not get EVs from it? Oh, interesting. So you pretty much have to fight them. That's probably better then because you have more control. Yo, Sombra Curse, welcome to the stream. Shout out to Sombra Curse, a friend and streamer here on Twitch. Great to have you. Hope you're doing well. I really hope I can get this shiny. Because we've had some pretty bad luck connected to the shiny. I just kind of want to put this to rest. Yes, it is a special attacker. It's very similar to how Toads, like Tentacool and Tentacruel stats are like spread. It's a pretty fast Pokemon. Okay, wait, no, this next one will be the 85th. It's pretty fast and has a lot of special defense. And it's also especially offensive. So that's definitely the main reason why we're going for the zero attack. Like I could probably find this in the wild a lot faster with just like a sandwich boost and like running around doing like isolated encounters or whatever. But we specifically are trying to get zero attack on it. Hope everyone's doing well. Great to see you, Sombra. I haven't played Unite in a while, but it's been looking pretty good from an outsider in like with the stuff they've been adding to the game. Right. Oh my gosh, I'm getting jumped here. Such a wild looking Pokemon. This might be a sleeper pick also. You missed a Hundo Cabaliance, 16 out of 18 excellent curve throws with a golden res wasn't enough to catch the little bastard. Yo, that's brutal. It's always rough when you actually get the Shundo and you know, try your best to get every curve excellent and it's just the RNG gods are like, no, it's not gonna happen. That's brutal. That would have been an awesome one to have too for Master League, right? Since the double kick buff. Alright, we're gonna get rid of these. Let's go. Yeah, I just don't have space to keep all of these, unfortunately. When I was doing the giraffe rig, I was like, oh, I'll wonder trade a bunch of them. But the wonder trades were very much underwhelming. So I just decided to transfer them at a point. Okay. Gosh, keep bumping the analog stick. Okay. Alright, let's keep it going. How much more time do we have? 21 minutes on this sandwich still? We're good. Oops. I'm just like hitting every button on accident. Come on, let one of these eggs please be the shiny. End this curse. You haven't played since Scarlet and Violet released? Oh, that's awesome then. So you've been loving Scarlet and Violet as well, I'm assuming? It's kind of funny, like, this game hurt me last stream. Like, I was legitimately in pain. Because when it crashed, I lost so much data. But now I know it better, I guess. I've grown and learned. It's what Kelly Clarkson said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I think that's who said that, right? Oh, I see. I mean, the sandwiches are OP though. They're legitimately OP. Alright, let's see. Did we get the shiny here? No luck. The shiny's cool though, because it looks very similar. I mean, it's like grayish, but it does look kind of similar to the Contonian one, I guess, in certain lighting. Alright. Because we have that little sparkle behind it, that means this is going to be a shiny. That'd be amazing, actually, if it was. Dang. Why couldn't it have just been it? That would have been amazing. Don't you want us to have amazing moments, Gamefreak? Alright, it's fine. 289. We're still under odds, so I mean... It's not like we're having bad luck yet. It's just that we're not lucky. Poor little guy. Come on. Let's go! 290. Come on. Let it be the one. The pain. The ultimate pain, I feel. We have a lot of eggs, so if I don't get it in this batch, that'll probably put us up over 100 more hatches at least. Yeah, I probably have like 120 or more. And obviously that's still, you know, 120 and it's 1 in 512. There's a great chance that we don't find it. We'd have to be extremely lucky. But, you know, I don't really know how RNG works in this game. Like, obviously we can assume that every time we log in, you know, there's like a predetermined timing when, like, we're gonna get a shiny egg or whatever. I don't know how it works in this game. I don't know if there's any way we can, like, figure out RNG on a, you know, retail switch or whatever. But I just assume, like, because I have multiple eggs that are here, that I've, like, bred at different times, like, different days, there's, like, a chance that, like, maybe one of those days I logged on, it was, like, the right RNG. You know what I'm saying? Like, perfect RNG. Because, I mean, I hatched a Finzian in 1 egg. Like, literally. Which, that's insanely lucky. That's never happened to me in a Pokemon game before. And obviously the game isn't, like, sentient, where it's thinking, like, oh, because you got lucky during that egg hatch, you're gonna be punished on the next one. It's all completely just random. So, I'd like to think that somewhere within our box today we have a shiny egg waiting for us. Oh, really? If I just use Y? That's great. That's actually great knowledge. That'll speed up everything. Thank you for letting me know that, Ada. I think I've used it before in the party option, but I never really thought about it, like, in the boxes. Yo, what's up, Chimchura? How are you, bud? Did you get your Hatterene situated? I remember last time I talked to you, you were breeding for that. Very nice, very nice. Alright, this is 292. Will it be the shiny? Come on. Come on. Dang, no luck. I believe, though. I believe there's a Toedscool shiny waiting for us. I'm actually kind of going backwards right now. These are the newest eggs that I'm currently hatching. Because I just wanted to get rid of all the ones that are, like, randomly spread out through, like, different boxes. Because it ran out of room. Is Modest a good nature for Oranguru? I think so, but I think ideally you would want to run more of a defensive nature. Because it's better served as like a support option. Like, I think Oranguru shines best in double battles, where it can kind of use Instruct to help your teammate attack twice in a row. And also it's a good, like, Trick Room option as well. Definitely a very interesting Pokemon. Very much a staple on Trick Room. But, yeah, it can be very powerful as an ally. Definitely expect to see it. I do see it occasionally when I'm playing on the Battle Tower. Right. You'll be used in raids. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking it. I don't even know what like. What is Oranguru's stat product? I'm assuming Modest might be good, but let me actually look real quick because I actually never really looked at it that deeply. Because I never really think of it as like an attacker, personally. But let me just look at its base stats at least. I'm looking at Cerebi. Yeah, it has 90 base special attack. That's actually relatively respectable. So yeah, I'd say like Modest is fine in that situation. Okay, so 296. No luck. Let's get rid of these. It's a little unfortunate, but it's just how it goes. Yo! Mr. Joe, bro. Thank you so much, bro. For 41 months, homie. Super appreciate you, bro. How's it going, homie? The mod of the century is here. Great to see you, bro. Alright, let's get the rest of these eggs. Yeah, see how I just have them like... They're all over the place right now. Oh yeah, let me use the Y. Oh my gosh, that actually is a life saver, to be honest. I like this area to hatch eggs just because items constantly respawn. But what's with this lag? Let me save real quick, just in case. We have a nice little stream family we are raising. Aw. How are the kids doing? The whole family. Multiple kids. Sounds good, yo. Good luck, Chimchar. Alright, yeah, so we are breeding for this Pokemon primarily because we want 0 attack IVs on it. Because we will be using this in double battles at some point. Whether it be a Toedscool or a Toedscrool, I don't know. The options, I'm still open to the idea of running it as a Toedscool, to be honest, with Evilite. Could be really cool. Is it weird? I'm that weird aunt in the corner that came for the food and the cat. Absolutely. She's literally behind me in the corner. Well, let me see if I can show her real quick. Let me, so I don't waste my egg power. She's here. There she is. Boo boo. The little cat. She always just sits there. It's always kind of hard to like reveal her or show her, but yeah, she's usually just like sitting behind me. She likes hanging out in here. Little Gloom. That's my cat Gloom. But we just call her Boo Boo. Yeah, that's her. Yo, Roots, what's up, homie? Shout the Roots. Alright, Ada, have a good night. Thank you, I really need the luck. I absolutely need the luck. Dang. Not this Pokemon! I'm gonna try my best to get as many of these eggs hatched. I mean, once I get the shiny, I'm just gonna end the stream. But I hope... I mean, if I get it, I hope I do. 298. Big love to you too, Roots, yo. You can't stay too long. I am finishing up my Pokedex and hunting down my legendaries. And I just have to trade Evolve Slowking. The, Chi-Yu. Mr. Joe, the little firefish thing. No, it was, for the Chi-Yu one. Yeah, exactly, the firefish. Chi-Yu, it's like C-H-I. It's in a cave. Like, whenever you unlock it, it'll be one that you actually have to, like, swim in. Did you see her? Yeah, you'll know when you see it. It'll be obvious. Alright, I'm just gonna focus... I'm trying to focus the most on hatching eggs. I mean, obviously, getting items would be nice as well, but... I'll try to, like, get them if they're convenient to us. Good night, Ada. Right. Yeah, these rufflets are just really aggressive. Back off, yo. Okay, we have one more here, which will make 301. Hopefully we can get it. I have hatched actually probably around like 40 or more eggs off stream as well, but I'm not accounting for them in the number here. Every number that's tallied will be reflecting eggs I've only hatched on stream. So technically I have probably done around 300 or like 350-ish eggs, I don't know. I'm just hoping that today is the day. It always stinks to get trapped at a... I mean, again, we're still under odds. But yeah. Let's get rid of these in the party. Get rid of all these sloppy eggs. I really need to do a purge session. I mean, I'm going to be on vacation for about a week. So I'll probably have a lot of time to really organize my inventory. Alright, sweet. Sounds good, Mr. Joe. I really appreciate that, homie. I'll, like, give you a shiny or something that I caught as a reward. Like, if you end up getting it, of course. But I totally understand if you, like, get bored and you're like, I don't want to do this. Yeah, I could do that for sure. Like, I could definitely, I could just give you the one I have for it. But then I'll also give you, like, a shiny for your effort. Alright, so 302. Hopefully we can get ourselves the shiny. Come on. Dang. It just feels like it doesn't exist when you get this far. But again, this is not that bad, I guess. 302. Could be worse. Could be like on 1,000. Which, you know, I've actually done. For like Sword and Shield and such. I don't even want to think of the possibility of that happening to us here. But it is. Okay. No luck so far. Please be the shiny. Yeah, I understand. 100%. I do understand that, yeah. Okay. 305. Will it be the shiny? I have no idea. Whenever I got the Finzian on the first egg, it was so surreal. Because I was like just half asleep. And I was just prepping eggs for a stream. That never actually happened because I got the shiny within the first batch I hatched. But typically when I like prep eggs, I'll like at least hatch 5 to 10 eggs just off stream. Just to like, you know, see what my odds are. And I straight up hatched it on the very first egg that I put in my party. So I was like sitting here like, wow, what do I do with all the eggs in my box now? Yeah, I'm gonna actually start from the beginning now that I've kind of backtracked a bit and removed a lot of these eggs that were just kind of randomly like overflowing into other boxes. Alright, let's go. See what type of luck we have. Whoa, no, I did not want to. I did not want to fight that right now. It was coming straight for me, yo. I'm gonna put an honest effort in hatching all these eggs. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm also gonna save frequently. I've learned my lesson. Let me make sure I'm doing that. I guess I could just turn on autosave. But for the chance we find a shiny in the wild, I don't necessarily want to do that. Alright, I already got the LP from that. We have 4 minutes left on the sandwich, so we'll probably get in these egg hatches. Then I'll have to get another great peanut butter sandwich going. Come on, I know there's gonna be a shiny today. There has to be. See, I actually have to work Wednesday night and then I fly out Thursday morning. And I don't even close until like 2:30. So I might have to like talk to my employer or just kind of like pull an all-nighter. It's gonna be nuts. No, honestly, peanut butter sounds pretty good. I'm going out to visit my family on the East Coast, but we're actually, my sister now lives in Ohio, so we're going to be going from like Pittsburgh to Ohio. Honestly, peanut butter is actually pretty good if you put it on sandwiches. Like as like a little thin layer, put it on like a normal sandwich and shit. Like even like jam and stuff, like believe it or not, it's actually not that bad. I think it sounds good. Like you're not gonna just like put a whole slob of butter, but just like a little bit. It's kind of like you're making butter toast and then you put the peanut butter between it. Not peanut butter on ham sandwich. I said jam. Butter and jam. not ham. But yeah, even ham, why not? Like, why not grill, like put butter on it and then toast your bread? Like that'd be fire as fuck, to be honest. That's not even a uncommon concept. It's like a panini sandwich. Gordon Ramsay just puts like a block of cheese and bread that's way too thick. There's actually a video of me reacting to him making a grilled cheese sandwich on this channel. Alright, let's keep on going. I think I need to get some more eggs in here. Yeah, I remember. Good times, yeah. Good times. I really hope we get the shiny today. But you know, honestly, it's okay, you know. Not everything has to be handed to us. And it does make it worth it. It has a story behind it. Like, I feel like we have to name it something in regards to the game crashing. Because this seriously was one of the most painful shinies I've ever hunted for. Like, the pain I felt when my game not only crashed, but I lost my shiny Sableye and so many raids worth of items and money. Wow, it was so brutal. The pain I felt. You've had Beast, you had Beef Wellington. My girlfriend actually recently went to Hell's Kitchen in Las Vegas. I do want to go one of these days. We were thinking about maybe going in February for that Pokemon Go event that they're having over there. If I did do that, I would stream it. I mean, like, my girlfriend's the one that actually mentioned it to me. I think she just wants to go to Vegas in general, and it's like, hey, she's like, oh, you can make content and we could do the event. And it's like, yeah, that's actually a cool idea. And we know people out there, so there's a lot of reasons why it'd be kind of sick to go out. We'll see, though. Alright, no luck on this. That's 312 hatches that we've done on stream. So yeah, I've done most of these on my Twitch channel, but I am actually streaming this on my YouTube as well. Definitely consider subscribing to Daily Sassifrass, that's the name of the YouTube channel, and putting on the notifications so you can see when I'm actually going live and such. I stream occasionally on, I do like shiny hunts and such on that channel. Great to have y'all. And also, yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, definitely consider giving it a like, because it does help my content reach a wider audience here. Thank you, Mr. Joe. Appreciate the support and help. No luck. Dang, yo. I almost feel like this is going to be one of those egg hatches that haunts us for multiple. It's like everything bad that could go wrong is going to happen during this. Like, watch, somehow I accidentally forgot to put the power bracer on the zero attack Pokemon and then I get the shiny, but it's like not zero attack or something. I don't think that's likely to have happened, but that's like the type of luck I feel like I've had recently. that might be the case somehow. Yes. So because of its ability that always status moves go last, they have lower priority, it bypasses abilities entirely. So Garganacl and Garganacl and Golden Go can get put to sleep. And you can kind of build even Toedscool and, like, I don't know, there's a lot of ways you can build Toedscool or Toedscroll. You can actually build it in a way where you can outspeed Golden Go and like hit it with Earth Power. And the idea is, because you're hitting Spore last, that means that you're guaranteed to get a turn of sleep on the next turn. I have to make another sandwich, by the way. So it's actually pretty good for the reason of like the nuance of how it works. So you may think like going last is bad, but like because it's guaranteed that the next turn they will be asleep, as opposed to if you were faster and used Spore or like Sleep Powder, and then that turn they can, like, you know, the next turn they might wake up and then you didn't really get to take advantage of them being asleep. But because of the way Toedscool's ability works, it's actually really balanced. It allows you to guarantee to get the spore last, which means that the next turn, the Pokemon's guaranteed to be out of commission. So you can essentially outspeed the Golden Go for the next 2 turns, and you can get off 2 Earth Powers and KO. So that's like the idea behind it. Like, you don't need to like invest EVs in it to outspeed Golden Go necessarily, but like you could run it like that, where you put enough like EVs in it that you're outspeeding like max speed Golden Go. So in a way, it's like, it does have some really interesting, unique. It's like and it also gets Rage Powder as well in Trick Room. It's a pretty interesting Pokemon. Yeah, true, Mr. Joe. I'm gonna just put the bread on for once, just to switch it up a bit. So Massilian Might, while it seems like a bad ability, it's actually pretty good. Or at least balanced is how you can look at it. Like, it's not actually bad that you're getting Spore off last, especially since it can bypass the ability. And Sleep is really good in VGC. You found Bullhead and Moose instead? Wait, what's that? Oh yeah, that one. Oh, I see what you're saying. The legend that you were looking for was not behind the door you first did. Rats. Yeah, I always thought the one that you found, like the one that you're currently hunting, I forget what its name is, but it looks like an ashtray or something. Like there'd be incense burning in its head or something. Or like you'd grind up some medicine or herbs. Grind up some Herba Mystica in that head. Get the spice on your mind. Alright. No luck so far on getting that shiny, but we'll just keep on hatching these eggs. We have a lot. Come on. Please. Thanks again for tuning into the stream today. I really appreciate the support, as always. I'm very excited for San Diego. I'm sure I'll do a couple streams when I'm down there, maybe like Pokemon Go or IRL stuff. Just because I'll be chilling with a lot of homies as well. Alright, we get another egg hatch here. No luck. Okay. Come on. Come on. 318. Will this be the lucky one? Please. Please let there be a shiny somewhere in these eggs today. I feel like my shiny collection's actually been growing a lot. I don't know, I haven't really consciously been thinking about it that much, but it's really fun to shiny hunt in this game, even though, you know, at first it was like kind of upsetting to think they kind of took away features that were really nice in Arceus. But, you know, at the same time, if you know what you're looking for, you can kind of like spot out the differences. I kind of want to hunt for a shiny mouse house at some point. That one will be insane to get. It's just like ones like that are kind of funny. They're just barely different. Alright, 321. Will we get a shiny on this? Come on, let it be the shiny. Please, 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 please. Dang. I like the idea of keeping this as an Evilite Toedscool. The more and more I like find myself. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the 321st. I was one ahead. This is actually the 321st. Alright, please. You know you want to be a shiny. Dang, yo. I wonder if they'll add more convergent forms in DLC. I feel like they would, right? Like, will we get more convergent forms? Maybe some more regional forms? Maybe some more Paradox Pokemon? There's a lot of possibilities for DLC. It interests me on a great level. Yo, we were having so much fun on our last stream too, watching theories about what the DLC couldn't be, or like the third legendary. It was only until the game crashed where everything just kind of like fell apart. Speaking of which, let me save the game. Convergent Pokemon are like Wiglet and Toedscool. So convergent species are animals that are like similar in nature, but they're not actually related. And this is Pokemon's interpretation of like that concept. So Toedscool looks and is similar to Tentacruel or Tentacle, but it's not related to Tentacle at all. It's its own species entirely. It just is coincidental that they look similar. So they could maybe introduce more stuff like that in DLC, which would be pretty cool. So I think the only convergent Pokemon that exist are Toedscool and Wiglet currently, and their evolutions respectively. But yeah. I feel like they would do more. They would at least add one or two more, right? Because it's like, so it's introduced in this generation. Okay, no luck on 322. I'm trying to think of what would be a cool Pokemon to see as a convergent species. It seems like the Kanto Pokemon are the ones that got the love here. Like, what would make sense to be convergence? I'm trying to think, like... Sounds good, Mr. Joe. Appreciate you, homie. As always. Alright, so this is the 324th egg. No luck. Alright, whatever. We'll make a cool convergent species that's also from Gen 1. I'm trying to think. Okay. Convergence Magikarp? That would be insane. Would it be like a dragon version? Or you're saying it like reverses, where like the Magikarp is stronger than the Gyarados evolution? That's a wild idea. Okay. So far we are just unlucky with our egg hatches. And like I was saying a bit earlier, I've probably hatched around 40 to 50 eggs off stream as well. And I didn't have any luck, obviously. So we are still under odds. So even if we hatched it, if we hatch it before 512, it's still considered a lucky hatch. Once we go over that number though, that's when we're starting to hit the unlucky territory. So we're, again, while we're still getting the numbers up, and obviously we want to hatch it, we're still in a pretty good situation. A super strong Magikarp could be Dragon. If you evolve it being greedy for more power, your greed is rewarded with a super weak Pokemon. That'd be kind of insane to think about. So it would be almost like Eviolite would be like the main way to run it or something. It'd be like a new Dondozo or something. But like without the like commander kind of interaction. 21. Alright. Very interesting. I mean, that's an interesting idea, I suppose. Maybe it'd be like a bird. Or a bug type. Okay, this is the 327th egg. Will I be lucky? Not just yet. There's a lot of mushroom Pokemon. That's kind of cool though. What would be a good glitchy name for this Pokemon? Okay, 328. No luck. Unfortunate. Alright, let's keep going. This is the one. I can feel it. Feel it. 329. See even that random noise in the background? Come on. Dang. No luck, obviously. So we have 2 more eggs here in this batch. Still, again, nice area to grind in. I mean, a lot of respawning items to pick up. So, what do they say? Hitting 2 birds with 1 stone scenario. Brutal. No luck. Right. 331. And then we gotta switch out if we don't get the shiny here. Please let it be though. It's fine. 331 eggs on the stream. Alright. It takes a while to... Like, I feel they kind of made breeding a little bit more worse. Because if I hatch all these eggs, for example, trying to get more eggs on stream isn't actually interesting to do. It's like counterintuitive in a way. It's like I want to play the game, but I have to go AFK to play the game. Or kind of like passively play it, like half paying attention. But you know, if I'm trying to get these shinies, until we know or they add a feature where we can get 0 attack or make 0 IVs in general on like already owned Pokemon, this is pretty much our for sure method of getting 0 attack on some of these special attackers that we want to use competitively. But we want them as a shiny also. Anything that's a physical attacker, it doesn't even matter what its IVs are in the wild because you can just bottle cap it. And there's really no downside to having a higher IV in special attack on a physical attacker. And the only reason why I bred Finzian too was because of the ball. I caught the Palafinin. I caught that one in one of my apricot balls. So I wanted to breed for a shiny. I was lucky to hatch it on the first egg, but at the same time, now I feel like I know this is not actually what's happening, because that's just my human brain trying to find a reason. But, yeah, we're just not getting good probability on this hunt at the moment. I'm confident, I just feel confident that there has to be a shiny egg waiting for us in our box, because we have like over 120 eggs today waiting for us. Alright, let's go. No luck on this one. So, 332 hatches, no shiny just yet. Let's keep on hatching them. Probably still have about like 18 minutes left on my sandwich boost, so we're good there. This is 3:33. Will I be lucky? No. No, I will not. Okay. Keep on going here. Just gonna ignore this gimme goal. I've actually built 2 golden go in this game so far, one for raids and one for VGC. Alright, 3:34. Will we be lucky? Not just yet. I do want to hunt a shiny Orthworm at some point. I came here on the tail end of one of my hunts for Paradox Shiny. When I got the shiny, for Iron Tread, I was using a Steel Boost. Excuse me. I came here in hopes of randomly finding a Orthworm shiny, but I actually got myself a Koufant, which was cool. I don't actually have that as a shiny yet from Sword and Shield, so that was actually a pretty cool one to get. But I noticed that like the Orthworm is probably good. It's probably like a solid hunt. Probably could get it relatively fast. Alright, this is 3:36. No luck just yet. Alright, that's another batch of eggs. No shiny, so let's get rid of these. Yeah, let's just get rid of them. I might just start putting them in the box and grabbing the eggs right away. That way I can like save myself maybe about like 30 seconds or more of time. But at the same time, this just is really nice for future me that I obviously could just transfer these off stream. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, maybe I'll do that moving forward. We can just seamlessly keep hatching. Right, so we have 5 brand new eggs. Let's see if we get lucky on this batch. I wonder what the exact math is of the odds of like every 5 eggs. Kinda wanna like bring up a calculator. Just looking for items on the ground. One of the reasons why I like this area. It's kind of easy to avoid encounters for the most part. And a lot of respawn points. Like getting a bunch of Stardust and Star Pieces really adds up over time. So the fact that we can kind of passively be earning money while we're hatching eggs is kind of nice. It's not like obviously like the most optimal way to earn money or whatever, but we're not really focusing on earning money. It's just a nice little side hustle while we're hatching. Okay, 3:37. Will I be lucky? No luck on this hatch. So we have a 0.009 chance to hatch it every single time we do a batch of 5. So it's really low odds, but still relatively higher than, what it would be naturally. Like way higher, in fact. Okay, so this is 338. Come on, let it be the shiny. You know you want to be a shiny. Poor little Toedscool never shined. And to think all these Toedscool are just gonna be transferred into oblivion. Breaks my heart. They don't even know yet. Alright, so this is 339. Please shine. I guess I can't really feel as much pain as I felt the last stream. This is just... feel nothing. Oh my gosh. Please. Let this be the end of this hunt. See how it is? One more egg in this batch. Let's see if we get the shiny. I'm really hoping that it is, but you know. Who truly knows what's gonna happen here? Will it be shiny? No luck. Alright, so that's another batch. Unfortunately, no shiny. So let's just switch them out and instead of transferring individually, we'll do that stuff off stream. Let's grab another batch. Oops. Got a little crazy there for a second. Okay, we have 12 minutes left on the sandwich boost. That's good. Let's get this next batch going. This will be a little bit faster for the stream. I'm going to stream until I hatch all of these eggs. That's pretty much the plan. Unless I by chance get the shiny, then that will be where I end the stream. But I do appreciate people coming out and hanging out for a bit and chatting me up and all that. Let's see. Oh, thank goodness I didn't activate encounter. Just can't be bothered with that, you know? Yeah, again, really just kind of passively grabbing items along the way. It's not really our main focus, but gives us something to do while we're hatching these eggs. And it's beneficial in the long run, since EV training can be very expensive unless you go out in the wild. Alright, we got egg hatching. Will it be the shiny? Please be the shiny. Dang it. So that's 342, no luck. Let's keep it going. There's always a chance we could find a random wild shiny. But yeah, again, those are all just kind of consequences of being in this area. No shiny. Going. Another hatch going on. This is 344. Will it be the one? No luck. Okay. Let's keep on keeping on. Another hatch here. 345. I'll move this a little bit. Okay. Got one more here. Then we'll just switch them out again. We're not gonna bother transferring. It just makes more sense not to. 346. Will it shine? No luck. I don't know if I like it there. I like that. Let's run from that. Alright, let's just get these all in. Grab the next batch. See if we get lucky. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think like the other day when my game crashed, I learned a lot in that moment. That even if I lost my progress, you know, it's just a video game, obviously, but there's a lot of things I could have just done differently in that moment. Speaking of which, let me save. Hard saves are lit, yo. That's the way to go. I plan on making, like... I don't know, I wanted to make a rain team, just for fun. But I've just been so spread out, like, on trying to get my team ready for January 6th. And... yeah, like the regional in San Diego that I'm attending. It's gonna be very sweaty. Like, honestly, like... it's gonna be extremely sweaty. I'm really hoping I can do well. Like, I have confidence in myself, but these are gonna be some of the best players in the world playing. 347. And I haven't really done a VGC tournament like that in a long time. Okay, no shiny. But I am excited, and there's always a chance to do more regionals if I don't end up getting top cut, and I do feel confidence in wanting to pursue that. Because they are coming out to Fresno even later in the year. And yeah, I could like maybe even fly out to a different one if I really wanted to, depending, like maybe I can make it work. We'll see. We'll see how this first one goes. That's what it's really gonna come down to, is how well do I do in this tournament? Is it even worth like investing the time on that level? That's how I'm like kind of looking at it. Alright, I think this is 349, if I was keeping track accurately here. No shiny. Okay, no luck. Okay. We have two more here. Yeah, this is correct. So this should be 350. Come on, be the shiny. End this torture. Please. Guess you didn't hear my please. Alright. Yeah, one more in this batch. 351. Will we get lucky? I really just hope there's one waiting for us, even if it takes all the eggs to find it. Let this be the batch of eggs that ends this curse. I like how I'm calling it a curse. It's not even really because of the amount that we've hatched. It's because I hatched a bunch on stream, on Twitch, and my game crashed. So 2 hours of hatching eggs was lost. So, yeah, these are all new eggs, don't worry. We have no idea what is contained in these little gems. But hopefully we find our Shiny Toedscool. I would say, to be honest, we're just at good odds currently, but because of the immense amount of pain and suffering I've gone through during this hunt, I'm being a little dramatic, it's not really that big of a deal. In the moment, it was really brutal, but I slept it off for the most part. It's just fun to shiny hunt in this game. I've actually really been enjoying myself. Building up my collection, building shiny, competitive Pokemon as well. Overall, just a good experience. That crash was probably the biggest criticism I have. Like, I mean, aside, you know, all the frame drops and such weird lag and glitches. But when I play VGC, there really is no problems or errors in the gameplay. And that's why I play these games, so I'm a little biased about how I feel about this game. Like, I actually think the current VGC format is super interesting and very diverse. We've been seeing a lot of, like, unique archetypes rise, like sand, snow even. It's really cool. Alright. 352. No luck. Brutal. This is one of those Pokemon though, I just hope I can like catch it on stream after like everything we've gone through. 353. This will be the one for me. I should start rhyming everything. Maybe I shouldn't do that. That might be a little much. It's like a Dr. Seuss book. Until we get the shiny. Up in front of me, I want to see the shiny. Please. I just feel like it doesn't exist. Just going through this whole denial that there's a shiny Toedscool waiting out for me. This game doesn't want to give me a shiny. It's like, no, you know what? You're not getting it through the Masuda method. That French Ditto, it peaked already. I honestly thought that French Ditto was just doing something special with my Pokemon, and this hunt is proven very much otherwise. Makes me a little upset to think. Speaking so highly of that French Ditto I got. Come on. Be the one! I even did a 360. That'd be so funny if, like, when I did get it, we just got clipped with, like, a random Pokemon and just looked really nasty. That's the type of shiny I want to hatch. One full of glitches. Visual glitches, at least. Alright, so here we go. Another batch of eggs. 2 more minutes. I'm thinking we'll probably get these hatched. Then we'll make another great peanut butter sandwich. It seems to be pretty solid. Alright, let's go. It's raining in the desert. Very interesting. Very fascinating, to be honest. I'm not saying it can't rain in the desert, but it's just like not what you really think. You know, it just like hit me that it was raining. Okay. Wait. It's like, it's probably rarer for it to rain here than it is to get shiny. I don't know, I'm not actually sure that's the thing, I'm just saying. I'm thinking about real life. But I never really even thought about like rain in desert. Like I know it has to occur, but it means a desert for a reason. Like I think the reason why they form is because of mountains, right? Like the way the mountains are placed. Usually on the other side of a bunch of mountains there's like a desert or something. Generally, right? Because of the way that like the wind flow is or whatever. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I feel like I was taught this before in grade school or something. But it's something that I just, you know, I haven't really thought about in probably like decades. Alright, so this is 358, I think. Come on. Oh, luck. It's a little unfortunate, you know. Let's keep on going. We have 3 more eggs here. Okay, 359. Will this be the one? Regardless, we're gonna have to fight this Rufflet. It's kind of annoying. It seems that the Rufflet are the main contenders here for just like being aggressive towards us. Alright, we have 2 more in this batch. I almost want to go backwards and hatch them. But then I'm like, you know what? Regardless of what order I do them, it's all like a placebo effect to a degree. For all I know, there's no shiny in any of these eggs, and I'm just... It won't matter what order I hatch them in. I really hope there is. Be the shiny. 360, be the shiny. Dang. That flitter was like straight up watching us too. That would have been sick, actually. It's just like staring us down. That would have been amazing. If only that was the actual shiny encounter. Alright, so we get another hatch here. 361. Will it be the one? I'm the one! I'm the one! You're not the one! Alright, unfortunate. It's not what I wanted to see. But that's okay, we'll have to make another sandwich here. Let's just flip these out. Get off them right on. And let's make another great peanut butter sandwich. Opening up our picnic. Alright, let's go to creative mode, grab a banana. Butter and peanut butter, and we should be golden. I genuinely feel like this would be good. I mean, maybe like less bread and more everything else, but... I mean, the spread looks good. Maybe a little more bananas at least. Definitely way too much bread. But hey, that's fine. I normally don't put the top on, but it looks safe. Safe enough to drop it there. Alright, we got our boost. I feel like I've never really tried to go for Egg Power 3. I'm pretty sure it exists. I think you might have to use Herba Mystica though. I don't know if that would like help out on getting a shiny at all. I don't think. But yeah, we'll just keep on getting our hatching on. I think by the end we'll be close to, I think 400-ish. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going until, let me see how many eggs we have. I'll just like give you a little rundown. Got these left, these. Okay, so we actually, these are all the eggs we have left. Yeah, so we're getting close to, yeah, that's what I was thinking, like close to 400 will probably be done. So the dream would be somehow we get a shiny in this leftover batch of eggs. But if we don't, I guess it means I have to just get more eggs hatched. Or, you know, prepared at least. This wasn't really what I was hoping to happen when I started breeding for this, but pain's temporary. Shiny Toedscool is forever. That's how I'm gonna look at this. 362. Come on. You know you want to be a shiny. Dang. Unfortunate. I can hear the Bronzor near me. Right. 363. Let's go. Come on. Alright, no luck. It's fine. It's been a solid grind regardless. I mean, it's like a mixed bag how I feel about breeding in this game, but it is kind of necessary for some of these shinies that we want to use competitively. I'm hoping that they add DLC where you can just, you know, for the first time ever, turn IVs to 0 with like a potential item like a rusty bottle cap or something. But that would just make, like, I could hunt this probably way faster as a shiny. But we do need 0 attack. That's crucial if we're going to run this as a competitive Pokemon. There'd be no point investing all the EVs and training into it otherwise. That's kind of how I look at it. So while this is like an unnecessary grind to get a cosmetic look, you know, I'm sure we'll get a lot of play out of it too. And if not, like, whatever. It's a Pokemon that we're gonna cherish forever once we get it. And we're definitely gonna name it after some type of, like, I don't know, glitch or error, something like that, just to kind of like always immortalize the pain I felt during this hunt. Okay, let's switch these out. Continue on. Yeah, we still got like 30 or more eggs to hatch. It's a solid amount. I mean, we've already done, I think we've done over 100 already on stream. So we haven't had much luck with those, of course, obviously. But yeah, wanted to try to hatch this on stream. I did consider doing battles today, but It's just been like a mixed bag on like what I want to do in the game. Like I think I'm just so focused on this tournament, and I'm like, I want to reveal some of the stuff I'm doing, but I also want to be kind of secretive about it until the tournament is over. Like I'm still like haven't even built some of the stuff I'm thinking about using. It's just been a very intense month all around with the holidays. Like I said a little bit earlier, I'm traveling back to the East Coast this week, for about a week. So I'm gonna be taking a vacation for about a week. 367. Will this be the shiny? No luck. Brutal. I mean, it's not the worst, I guess. I just want it, you know, I just want it to be done with. But like I said, I'm being a little dramatic, it's not actually that bad. 368. Can this possibly be the shiny that we've been looking for? No. This would be such an amazing way to send off for my vacation, though. I might save it for stream, if anything, if I don't get it today. I might just prep a bunch of eggs off stream and then, upon returning, try to hatch it again. Okay, 369. Not nice. No random shinies either in the wild here. One of my friends made a pretty interesting team with Revival Blessing too, and I was thinking about trying that on stream. Like I do want to do battles, but I'll probably just do rental code battles. That's what I was gonna do today, but part of me just feels like this is lingering in the back of my head because the last stream I did was hunting for this Pokemon, and we had a little bit of a mishap with the game crashing. So part of me wants redemption. Like I want to put this hunt to rest so I can just feel good about, you know, all the things that weren't particularly smooth about it. Alright, 271. Can this possibly be the shiny? Ah, no luck. Alright, so that's another batch that we're gonna send away. I'm gonna actually, on the next batch, I'm gonna switch them in from the back. We'll kind of go backwards for a little bit and see if we can switch up our luck. Yeah, we still got a decent amount of eggs here. Again, let me save. That way I can, yeah, make sure that if I do crash, I have a hard save. Because you can't release eggs. I didn't realize until I had that mishap that you can't release eggs. And I already knew all of them were not shiny, so it was a little brutal. I would not wish that on my enemy in this game. It was just like such a time suck. And emotionally draining. But that's what's going to make this shiny hunt so much more worth it. I still can't even think of a good proper name once we get it. Okay. But yeah, this area, regardless of like, even if we do get it or not, at least we're going to be getting money. I think it's kind of interesting that like we could potentially get another shiny just in the wild also. Because we do have the shiny charm. Alright, 372. We'll go in from the back, increase our luck. No shiny. Alright, let's keep going. I want to believe that there's a shiny waiting for me today, no matter how long it takes. 373. Could this be the shiny for me? No luck. Let's keep on hatching the eggs. Okay, 374. Will this make my jaw hit the floor? I am being pretty chill right now. I mean, like, why wouldn't I be? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, freaking out, like, every time I hatch an egg, like, it's gonna be the one, it's gonna be it. Like, I would be so tired. I'm already kind of tired, just chilling. 375, let's go. Let us see. Will you be the one that's gray and white, you see? Now we gotta fight this Rufflet. Okay, that's fine. One more egg in this batch, and then we'll resume from where we were going from top to bottom. Okay, 376, come on, please. Please be the shiny. Come on, Arceus. Dang, this one does not want to be a shiny for me. I personally almost wish I didn't get the shiny Finzian. I'd rather have got, I almost feel like I would have rather have got this. But, you know, we just gotta use the Palafin. That's just what it comes down to. You know? I just gotta, like, actually EV train the Palafin and use it at some point, and then it'll all be justified. Alright, let's keep going. Did I even look what this one was yet? Oh yeah, we did. Multiple times. Alright, let's just keep on hatching these eggs and collecting items. That's all we can really do. Still have a decent amount of eggs left. I'm not giving up hope. I mean, it only takes one egg to get the shiny. And while it may seem like we've had not the best of luck, I still think there's a chance that that shiny is waiting for us. I really would not enjoy this going over 1,000 egg hatches, but yeah, that's just how the game operates. A part of me wanted to hunt Shiny Pikachu in the wild, but I don't know if there's a way to force spawn it. Like, it feels like it might be kind of like a rare encounter in the wild. And I specifically want a Pikachu. And it doesn't have to be special attack, it can be physical attack. So I could hunt it in the wild. Okay, no shiny on 377. It's a little unfortunate, but hey. I mean, it's really unfortunate. We just want it. There's worse case scenarios, like last stream. I was like, 378. You're gonna look great. You still look great, but I'm gonna have to transfer you. That's just the sad reality of this situation. Let me find a random shiny in the wild to make up for this grind. Right, so this is 379. Getting close to 400 hatches, of course. Okay, no luck. Just keep on keeping on. 380. Can this possibly be the lucky hatch? No luck. Okay. I mean, maybe I'll do some battles after. If I don't hatch it. We'll see how I feel. Like, maybe I'll, like, continue for a bit and do some battles, but I won't promise that. There are some really interesting team comps that are up for rental codes that would be pretty interesting to see how they work. Like, even just trying out some of the sand or snow teams that people have been running, they seem pretty fun. There's Parish Song that's going around. I'm not really typically... I don't know if I'd be someone that would want to run that. in this gen, but it seems like it's everywhere on the ladder. Azumarill, Gothitelle, Murkrow. Pretty... excuse me, pretty interesting team. We have 16 minutes on the sandwich boost. No random shinies, but you can always hope. I think there's a lot of underexplored Pokemon still in this generation for VGC. Like, I feel like people did Murkrow, Golden Go, and then that just like ran up, like popped off, and then everyone started going Hydreigon, that popped off. And these are still really good picks, but there's a lot of interesting tech that's still like, I'm sure people are doing stuff with it, but it's not necessarily like to a mainstream success yet. Alright, 382. Let this be the one. Like, I feel like even this Pokemon's pretty much like a interesting pick. Definitely justifiable for like a team pick. Like, ground grass is pretty good. And you can terrasilize, of course. Probably better to terrasilize defensively. I think water is probably like one of the better terrestrial types for this Pokemon. Which is cool to think about. No pun intended. Alright, 383. Please be the shiny. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, this has turned into my longest egg hunt so far in Scarlet Violet, but in relativeness to my other shiny hunts that I've done Masuda method in other games, this is still pretty... I mean, this is still really early in the hunt. Like, obviously, we'd always... Like, I've had such crazy luck this gen so far, I don't want to seem, like, expectant of it, but... Yeah, it doesn't seem like the RNG gods are on my side for this Pokemon, at least. Alright, let's go. 385. No shiny. Okay, so we have one more egg on this batch. And then we'll switch them out again. Get a general idea how many we have left. So we're getting close to the end of our eggs in general for today. Alright, 386. No luck on that one either. That's fine. Alright, let's get a little short eye count of how many eggs we got left in our inventory. Alright, let's get these 5. So we have 23. Well, we have 28 altogether. Alright, that's not bad. Still a chance we could get lucky and hatch the egg in our last 28 hatches. That would be a pretty epic way to end. You know, as much as I've been like all over the place, like I've been an emotional roller coaster this stream, even though, you know, obviously I'm coming off pretty chill and relaxed about it, but I do have faith that we're gonna hatch it. Mainly because I just want it to be over with. Like, I just want to believe that somehow we'll be shocked by hatching it. We'll see though. If anything, you know, I don't know, maybe I will try again tomorrow before I have to go to work. There is always a chance, but I do like the idea of at least getting in a battle stream also before I leave. And maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. And I'll just get a bunch of eggs ready for, you know, when I return from my holiday vacation. We'll just have to like postpone this hunt. We'll see. We still got the 28 eggs, so let's not give up hope just yet. 387. Will this be a shiny? And the Rufflet, of course. Okay, no luck on this Toedscool. Okay, let's back up. Yeah. Let's run. keep on keeping on. Alright, 388 eggs. Could it possibly be the one that we want to see? Dang, dang, dang. I do, like, wonder if they will... I have a feeling we'll see more convergence forms in DLC. At least, like, one or two, right? It's an interesting concept. But I wonder if they'll just, like, stay on the Gen 1 hype with these convergent forms, or if they'll try to, you know, do some other gen. It's fascinating to think, like, what the possibilities could be. Like, I have no idea. But I feel like these make sense in a way. Like, as weird as they are, they're... conceptually, they kind of make sense. I think Pokemon does a great job of, like, justifying lore. Like, the actual story and gameplay at times can be very lacking, but the actual lore behind legendaries and Pokemon designs and, like, the connections are amazing. Okay, so this is 391. And we'll have 23 more eggs to hatch. Will be the shine. Very unlucky. Well, actually, technically, excuse me. The paradox of what I'm even saying. We're actually technically not unlucky. We're still in good odds. Like, we're expected to only get one shiny out of 512. That's kind of the odds. Obviously, probability doesn't work in a way where you're guaranteed those odds. Like, yeah, we could probably hatch over like 1,000 or more eggs and not get it. But, yeah, we're still technically under odds. I was saying a little bit earlier that I was hatching some of these off stream as well. I've probably hatched around like 30, 40, 50 eggs on my free time. And I obviously didn't get a shiny in that time period as well. So we are getting kind of close, I guess. Wow, look at all that sand. All that stardust and such. I said, look at all that sand. Look at all that sand, everybody. Wow. It's amazing. There's sand in a desert. Who would have thought? But yeah, we're 23 more eggs left. I'm really hoping that there's just one waiting here. There's still a chance. It only takes one egg, like I said earlier. 392. You're the one for me and you. Okay, no luck on that one. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. I do post Pokemon content here. Occasionally some tips and such on how to play, do certain aspects of the game, but mainly a lot of like shiny hunting and reactions and very interesting clips from the games. Alright. GG's. Nothing. We're getting owned by the odds here. This is like a carrot on the stick, yo. I just can't get enough until I get that little gray goopy like mushroom. The more and more I hatch this, I just feel like the idea of having a shiny Toedscool with Evilite is so interesting. Like, I just really like the idea of potentially maybe using this as Toedscool over Toedscool. It might even be better, honestly, as like a redirector. It technically is faster by 10 points. It has 10 more base points in speed than Tentacruel, which is, you know, that could be good. It means that you can kind of invest more in the bulk, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, you could probably mirror a very similar spread, because it's actually not much weaker than... Like, it's not much weaker than the Toedscool either. Okay, so that's 396. let's get rid of these. We have 18 more eggs left. Wow, it's really coming down to the wire here. How much time do I have left? 7 minutes. We might be able to hatch all of these before this sandwich is up. That would be ideal. That way I could just be done with the boost for now. Because I don't think I'm going to necessarily breed eggs right away after I finish hatching these. Okay. But yeah, it's been nice, like, touching base. I've been really off on my stream schedule recently on Twitch. But, yeah. Just, like, if you're watching on Twitch or even on YouTube, definitely just consider, like, turning on notifications if you're interested in hanging out. And, you know, even if you're watching in post on YouTube, I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. So I hope, you know, you're enjoying yourself and all that. I really, really hope to do more community streams here soon. I do want to try to do shiny hunts in Union Room with people. I thought that would be really fun. I still have not really explored much of the multiplayer aspect of the game. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like people in Discord and we go around, maybe see who gets the first shiny, or maybe have some stipulations on the shiny hunt. Like maybe if you find a shiny, you have to like flip a coin or like spin a wheel to see what you have to do with it. Like, do you catch it or do you trade it to someone else? Or does someone else catch it in the group? You know what I mean? Like, maybe there could be a fun way to go about it. 398. Okay, no luck. We have 3 more eggs of this batch. And then we have, what, like 13 left in total? Yo, what's up, Contact? Lean, great to see you. Yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot. Like, I really like the VGC format so far. I'm glad they decided to ban Legendary and Paradox for the first couple months of it. But yeah, for the most part, I don't have... Like, I have my complaints, but I think, like, even with that all being said, like, my hopes are that maybe this stuff will be patched out eventually. But I think, like, overall, like, there's a really good... Like, this is definitely a step in the right direction, I think. Like, it stinks to say that maybe more than likely these are generally just steps in the right direction for these games coming out, but with the way the production schedules are, and maybe even arguably we could say like making a Pokemon game in 3D isn't like the best way it should be. Like Pokemon probably would flourish better if it was like 2D still, but like with these same type of mechanics and interactivity. Like it's nice to like have the 3D aspect of it, but I don't know, I guess like personally, I don't know if it necessarily makes them better, if that makes sense. Like a lot of times people compare Pokemon Stadium 3D graphics to the current ones, and they're like, wow, these like animations had way more expression than the current ones, or whatever. But I think like in general, when you translate like things that were originally a certain media or medium to a different one, it's a little complicated. I mean, I generally still like them in 3D, but I'm just saying like, when I play these games, I don't particularly care that much about the way they look. But I'm not trying to act like it shouldn't be criticized for like all the like pop in, pop out, and glitchiness, frame drop. Like it's pretty bad at times. But otherwise, yeah, I actually really like the competitive scene. When I'm playing VGC, there's no issues. There's no lag, there's no frame drops when I'm playing on the battle tower. So, it's like the meta is actually pretty interesting, like playing this early, because it's been developing and changing. Like obviously there's like some dominant cores and such, but it's not as like black and white right now, and what's good and what's bad. Like you can make things work. It's why I love Pokemon. So yeah, I've been thoroughly enjoying it for the most part. But yeah, I'd be lying if I was saying that it's perfect, or that, you know, they couldn't have like, it's complicated, you know, it's like a super complicated conversation to have, because like generally I've like put so many hours in this game and enjoyed it, but I do wish that like they treated us better as consumers and maybe just took time to put in the extra development hours instead of like rushing to abide some type of schedule. Because you know, like, they were really trying to, like, finish Ash's story arc and, like, kind of start a new anime series. I feel like that's what a lot of this is, like, tied into as well. Like, it's not just about putting the games out. Like, they have merchandise that's being produced at the same time that has to be sold, and the anime and the cards. Like, Pokemon is just like this. It needs to just, like, take a breath, I feel like, or get more people developing, like, the games. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I kind of feel satisfied. I mean, I actually really like the Area Zero lore, and I really think the DLC has a lot of potential to get super interesting, explaining, like, what is terastallizing, what's creating these paradox Pokemon in Area Zero. Is it connected to Mega Stones and Mega Evolution? Like, there's a lot of layers to it that, like, I think are just very interesting. Like, there's, like, a lot of fan service elements that could be here, like, right before us, that we don't even see right now. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I really like this game. I haven't even, like, really been playing Pokemon Go much since I've been playing this game. Like, most of my downtime has been, like, working on my art or grinding this game. Okay, 405. Oh, luck on the shiny. Okay, there's been quite the grind, but hey, you know, still under odds. We're just getting to that point where we'll start getting unlucky in the next day or so with our egg attempts. Okay, 406, I'm pretty sure. And then I think we have 8 more eggs, right? Will I be lucky? Will this be the one? Not just yet. So we have a breeding Masuda method, which, if you're not familiar, if you do have your parent Pokemon, one of them is, you know, maybe native to your game, and then one of them is from a different language. In my case, I was using a French Ditto. That actually increases your odds of getting a shiny in an egg. So normally I think it's like 1 in 680 something with shiny charm, but because I was using Masuda method, it should be 1 in 512. Which again, probability is, you know, a bitch. It's one of those things where doesn't mean we have to hatch. We can get it in 100 eggs. You know, we've done that on stream with Giraffe Rig. We got in 85. Or it could take thousands of eggs. You know, that's just probability for you. Like, I'd love to magically hatch it here in the last 8 eggs. It's definitely possible. I mean, I'm not demoralized after the grind so far. I mean, we're still technically in good odds if we hatch it. But yeah, we have 8 more eggs left for the stream today. Let's hopefully... If we hatch it, I'll be so hype. I'm gonna, like, freak out, but I'm not giving up hope until we hatch every single egg. That's just how it's gonna be. Just think about it, you know? You can hatch it on your first egg, you can hatch it on your 2000th egg. Cinderace is going to be in the game here too, which is kind of interesting that they're doing these, like, event Pokemon as transfer, like these transfer in only Pokemon as raid dens. It's pretty cool. I'll admit, like, that's actually exciting because I think Fire Terra is a good defensive typing and offensive. So I'm assuming if it's similar to Charizard, we might be able to grind those raids and get a lot of Terra Shards. Okay, 407, no luck. Come on. Come on, come on. I've been pretty fortunate too because I have a friend who has Scarlet, and we've been pretty much, like, dedicating our dupe shinies, our region exclusive, for each other. Yeah, so if you do Battle Tower or compete in VGC tournaments, your Pokemon will always be leveled down to level 50. So yeah. I don't know if they level it up to 50, because I think, like, in the past, there was even, like, a strategy where if you ran, like, a level 49 Amoonguss over 50, you were actually faster in Trick Room. But I feel like maybe it might auto-level you to 50 now. I don't remember. But yeah. There's really no need to turn to level 100 in this game. They actually lowered the bar for hyper, or for bottle caps as well. in Sword and Shield you had to level to 100 to bottle cap, which is actually a part of the inconvenience of it. But in this game, you only have to be level 50, so it's way more accessible to hyper train Pokemon, which is, you know, that's a good quality of life that Gamefreak added. But they also kind of took away some quality of life. I think breeding is one of them that's kind of like weird now. Like I could have been getting eggs this entire time while I was hatching these, you know, but I don't have that possibility when you play this. Like you're either hatching or you're breeding eggs. You can't do both at the same time. 411. All right, no luck. We have 3 more eggs. Will I be fortunate? I mean, it's looking pretty bleak, right? But until we hatch these 3, I'm not giving up hope. There's always a chance we get lucky and get it here. Yeah, I'm not even gonna pretend that we're not getting it. It's gonna happen in these 3. We know it's gonna happen. It's gonna be here. It has to be, right? So where do you find the best movesets for doing online battles? I think right now a lot of the websites like Pika Analytics and such. I think Smogon. I don't really usually use Smogon, to be honest, for like VGC content. I feel like it's like very generic. For the most part, there's like a lot of nuance actually. Like there's generic EV spreads and such, but the reality of it, like you want to build EV spreads complex. It's really like, okay, I would say this, instead of like going into building teams right off the bat, I would suggest even just renting teams, like using rental codes that people post online that are teams that are already good. That way you can start learning teams that are already proven to work good and like learn how these Pokemon function, like why are they good. You know, you'll also be facing a lot of different teams that will get your like juices churning, like seeing what they're doing and such. But I personally think like these are the best methods to go. But like in regards to your question, if you are just trying to find advice on like what to build, it's kind of like far and few between right now, I think still. Like Pika Analytics is like one of the best resources because you do damage calcs and such on it. But I don't even think they really have much stats currently for the game. There's a lot of like YouTubers that make content that do rental teams and do like overviews. Like Jamie Boy is a great example for like a YouTuber. He's like a 3 times regional champ from I think the UK or something. He has been posting out daily content where he just gives like a rating of a Pokemon that just kind of generally talks about like what type of EV spreads you can do, type of movesets. Wait, is this it? Oh my god! I did get it! Holy smokes! I wasn't wrong! I actually got it on the... Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness gracious. I actually got it. This is amazing. I called it. Yo, I called it. Yo, this is insane. Holy smokes. I legitimately actually hatched it on the last 3 eggs. On my 412th egg, I got it. I'm like, I cannot believe I actually got it. I mean, of course I knew I was gonna get it. I told you I was gonna get it. Wow. I am so happy we got this today. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Mainly because I wanted 0 attack. See how it has no good in attack? I was passing... You can guarantee to pass a certain IV with a power bracelet, for example. For in this situation, I wanted to make sure it had 0 attack because in competitive Pokemon, if it's a special attacker, you generally don't need attack IVs at all. And there are certain moves and things in the game that are dealt damage based on your attack stat. So Foul Play, for example, it's a dark move that doesn't use... If a Murkrow uses Foul Play on my Tentacle, or excuse me, my Toedscool, its Foul Play damage is actually going to be calculated based on my attack stat, not its attack stat. So say Garchomp uses Sword Stance and Murkrow uses Foul Play on, it can one-shot a Garchomp, for example. But in this scenario, I want to lower the amount of damage I could possibly take from that move And also if I get confused and I hit myself with confusion, that damage is also determined based on your attack stat. So generally if you're a special attacker, you want to lower, you don't want IVs at all in attack. And there's absolutely zero way without like hacking to, unless you get extremely lucky finding one in the wild with the right IV spread, like there's like no way to lower IVs in the game. Like I can raise all my other IVs to 31 with bottle caps, but I cannot turn one to 0. So that was my whole reasoning of doing this. Let me save this, by the way. Like, I think it would have been way faster for sure to catch one in the wild, but we had to get 0 attack. Yeah. I'm gonna hatch these last 2. I'm so happy I hatched that, yo. Oh my goodness gracious. That makes it all worth it. I'm so pumped. Oh my gosh. Did you had your doubts, didn't you, chat? Like, I was sitting here straight up on my last 3 eggs. We've hatched over 100 eggs today. And I still didn't give up my hope. And it paid off. That's crazy. I'm just in disbelief. But like, I also believed it, right? Good clip. Alright, we have one more egg, and I'm just gonna end my stream for now. I definitely am thinking now that I'll probably do some battles tomorrow on stream. I'll probably try out some rental teams. That way, like, if, you know, if you're watching and you're like, oh, this team looks fun, there'll already be a rental code that you can actually try it out yourself. But we have one more egg here, and then I'm pretty much out of here. Yo, this is so hyped that we actually got it. So yeah, we actually still hatched it relatively good odds. I mean, like I said, I probably hatched around 30, 40, 50 eggs off stream. But we definitely caught the... We still got it under odds. So while it still took like a couple hundred for us, I mean 413-ish, 450-ish probably more likely. Yeah, it's still better that that's still under or 512, 1 in 512. Very happy about it. So yeah, generally if I'm Masuda method shiny hunting, it's either that there's like a particular ball that I want to get it in, or, you know, hidden ability, for example, that I'm breeding, or yeah, just generally a special attacker. Anything that's like physically offensive, I'm just gonna catch that in the wild and it's really no big deal. Oh wait, I already hatched it. What am I doing? Yo, Mr. Joe, I got it, bro. Literally my last 3 eggs. I got it. Isn't that hype? Maybe if someone's willing to go back and clip it, that'd be amazing, but I'll probably like clip it on Twitch, if anything. I'll post a clip of this also to my daily Sassifrass channel as a short. Because literally, like on my last 3, I was saying how like I will not give up until, you know, we hatch these 3. And I caught it. Yeah, definitely. I caught it. It was 412 when I hatched it. So we ended on 414 that I did on stream. So yeah, I'm so pumped about this. Like, wow. Let me make sure I put this in my box for now, so I don't accidentally transfer it. But yeah, I'm like super pumped. I was talking about how I have a friend who, my friend Bible, Black Bible or whatever. He's like someone who I like knew from back in the day. I know him as Evo, like from X and Y. We used to like chat over forums or something. But we rekindled our friendship, and like he has Scarlet, so I got like we've been like hunting dupes for each other. So it's actually pretty easy to get some of these Paradox shinies. If you there's like a certain area on level 4 where you can kind of despawn like 15 at a time and just keep running back and forth, and like it's so you can almost guarantee to get a shiny every time you use the sandwich boost. But like yeah, I got an extra iron treads for him, and then he traded me his extra great tusk. So I feel very fortunate to have a friend like who has the game that's like really into shiny hunting like that, because like he already has a flutter main for me, for example, but I just have to take time to go hunt another iron jugulus. Because I caught one before, but yeah. It's like, we're just kind of like trading for whatever's the equivalent of each version exclusive. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to be able to obtain some of these shinies. Like, I know I could probably go hunt them myself in his game, but I'm not someone that particularly cares if I have the OT of the Pokemon. But yeah, this is actually one I want to evolve. Should I evolve this before I leave? What level does this evolve? Like, a part of me wants to evolve this Pokemon. Belly Bolt. Let's see. Belly Bolt. I feel like this could be, and this is the thing, like, obviously I caught this one in a wild, but it's like, I probably won't. As much as I'd want to use this competitively, I might not. Well, let me see what its IVs actually are. This one actually has a, yeah, its attack stats, fantastic, but maybe I won't care. This actually had a mark on it too, the slump mark, which I thought was kind of cool. Here, real quick, I'm gonna actually... We're gonna evolve this Tad Bulb real quick before I head off, just because I want to. Yeah, I saved. Don't worry. Okay, I actually just need a Thunderstone to evolve it, so... The Belly Bolt shiny is really cool. The Tat Bulb wasn't really obvious. So... Let's find ourselves a Thunderstone here. And evolve this. not that. Alright, let's go. We're gonna evolve our Tab Bulb to Belly Bolt. Yeah, this one was super hard to tell the difference in the wild. Yo, that is such a great shiny. Belly Bolt shiny is amazing. I feel like I might use this regardless of its IVs. Alright. Yo, for real, this is such... I made sure to catch this in an apricot ball also. It's a great color scheme. It's perfect for it, you know? I don't know, I might have to run this, regardless of its IV spread. Such a cool Pokemon. I love amphibians also. Belly Bolt the Worn Out. That is such a great mark. That's a great mark to have for it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna head off. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. We got our shiny not tentacle. We got our shiny Toedscool, finally. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. But good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, friends, and again, thanks again for tuning into the stream. Pretty hyped that I got the shiny. Bye!